Hey, what? Listen up and hear me out. Unfortunately, I gotta do this. Warzone 2 review. And I wanna give you my overall first impressions and review for this game. Quick background for myself. I started streaming in 2020. I played Warzone for that first year and a half competitively through tournaments, wagers, and everything else under the sun. Once Caldera came out, I kind of took a back seat from Call of Duty and Warzone. It didn't really hit for me anymore like it used to. So at the beginning of this year, I reinstalled Apex Legends, and that's been my game that I've been playing for the entire year so far. COD Sweat turned Apex Rank Sweat. Here we are. I wanted to preface all of that just so you know that I am not a Call of Duty fanboy, nor am I a hater of the franchise. I want the games to be good. I want the series to continue to flourish. And I know how important a good Call of Duty game is, not only for the industry, but for myself. We're gonna start with some pros, go to the cons, and I'm gonna give an overall score at the end of this video. The biggest Warzone 2 pro is definitely the map. Almazra feels amazing. Each POI has so much detail and there's so much stuff to look at and do. With enough contracts and diversity, it feels like every time you drop in is a new experience. While a lot of this is still in the honeymoon phase, Almazra to me seems amazing. I don't mind the looting change. There's enough vehicles, although we do need a money buff because money is scarce out here. A good BR is completely predicated off of a good map. We know how fun Verdansk was. While people think it was nostalgia, looking back on it now, Verdansk really did have a great pace. You could land hot and have hot rotations in the high kill games. You could land on the outskirts, rotate in slowly, and play snipers on top of rooftops. And if you did, you. No, but in all seriousness, Verdansk really was a good map, and it was a great era for Warzone. Rebirth was never really my thing. I actually didn't play Fortune's Keep, and Caldera was just not for me. Incredibly slow, terrible colors, and I always feel like I was climbing something that I couldn't climb. I know since the beginning of the year that they've added a lot of quality of life features for the map itself. A lot of them seem to be from Apex, so I can't really judge Caldera and how it is now compared to what it was when I was playing on it. But Almazra is a beautiful map. There's a lot of attention to detail in the game itself. I really do think that we can sustain 200 players on this map. It would be great to be able to get into more fights and more engagements more often. Another pro is the weapons. Modern Warfare 2019 did an amazing job at making each weapon feel unique with sounds, recoil patterns, and attachments to those weapons. While the grind to get attachments for guns, I need to use other guns to get attachments for those guns, but I have to be a certain level to hit those weapons. And then if I need that one this high, I have to use this gun that I don't have unlocked, but to use that attachment for this gun, I need this one. It's stupid. But all the weapons do feel great. The weapon tuning is really cool. They definitely maximize the customization for your loadouts. The last pro that I'm gonna say is that this definitely inspires team gameplay inside of Warzone 2. With a couple of the cons that I'm going to mention added to this, you definitely need a team to play with. Being able to slide around, use movement, and break cameras is a thing of the past. If you want to take 1v4s, you have to take angles, you have to have enough space, and you have to outsmart the enemy. So those are some of the great things that I really do actually enjoy with Warzone. Now let's talk about the bad things. Cons. The audio is atrocious. I've had people walk up on metal stairs right behind me and I have literally zero audio. Another con is the time to kill. Because there is no movement, because there is no audio, it makes the game incredibly punishing if you are not playing passively almost at all times or playing god tier angles. And I'm fine with Call of Duty games playing this way. I have no issue with rotating, holding angles, holding strong points, and playing smart. But playing a more tactical way promotes a lot of camping. Team holding buildings with 4 snipers and claymores in the building. And because there's no movement, trying to push teams is nearly impossible. While yes, it can still absolutely be done, you can definitely tell that this game was meant to be slowed down and played more methodically. The last con that I'm gonna have is that there's just no ranked play. We know that the CDL is gonna be coming out for Modern Warfare 2 at the beginning of next year. While multiplayer really isn't for me, I'm a Battle Royale guy. I know there's such a large community, not even just streamers, who would love to have some sort of ranked and reward system for how well you play in this game. The only thing that separated players in Warzone 1 was usually movement. You can still have great angles, you can still hold buildings, you could still play Warzone 1 how you play Warzone 2 in theory. There was still something that you were able to do as a better player to show that you were better. With movement. I'm fine with slide canceling being gone, but with a buff and aim assist, no movement, fast time to kill, and no audio, it seems that somebody who spends a lot of time playing video games and trying to get better versus somebody who literally almost never plays and doesn't care to get better. There's no separation between the two. I started this video by saying that I've been playing Apex for the past year. To go off on a quick tangent, Apex is a constant mirror of how good you are in the game. With a ranked mode and a big skill gap, it's really rewarding to see your progress and to feel like you're getting better. People say adapt to this new Call of Duty, and we're going to have to regardless if you want to continue to play the game. But I can't help but think that Call of Duty is only catering to casuals. And on one hand, that's totally fine. On the other hand, if you want to feel like you're getting better and playing better and outplaying people, this may not be the game. So with all those pros and cons that I just mentioned, I think that Warzone 2 is a 5 out of 10. I feel so impartial about this game. While I do see that there was a lot of potential for it, there's some things that need to be fixed. And there's also some things that I would love, but I know it'll never get added. A 5 out of 10 is directly down the middle. No more, no less. Everything that I like about the game, there's something to counteract it in the dislikes category. And something that I don't like about the game is counteracted by something that I do like in the game. At the end of the day, for my content and my channel, moving forward, we're gonna be going for some funny content and just having fun with the boys on Warzone. With my love for Apex and the constant grind to get better, that will still absolutely be a part of my channel and streams. So we have the balance of a fun game that maybe we can play together with friends in the community, and on the other hand, I can sweat, compete, and grind to get better on a completely different game that allows me to feel like I'm getting better. How are you enjoying Warzone 2? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Agree, disagree is totally fine. None of this is meant to be toxic. This is just my objective opinion on the current game. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, like it. If you love it, make sure you subscribe down below. Do you think it's better than Warzone 1? I'm live almost every single day. I'll see you live on stream. Ready?